Hi there. Today's video, I wanted to talk to you about how you can master competency-based interviews. And I will give you an example of an answer to a competency-based question, which is not that compelling versus one that is. However, before we do that, I'm going to remind you of how you can use the STAR interview technique to help you improve the quality of your answers. So, STAR stands for situation. You describe the situation. Task. You give more context to what you were required to achieve and do. Action. You explain what actions that you and any team members took at that time. Result. You explain the outcome from your actions. So an example question from a client may be, tell me about a program of work that was off track. What actions did you take and what was the outcome? And then you respond with, well, we had this program of work and it was off track, and I did all the usual things that I do to get the program back on track. Yeah, this answer does not provide the client with an insight into what the situation was or what steps you took to resolve the problem. You may have resolved the problem, but you haven't articulated yourself in a compelling manner. So try the following. I inherited a program of work which was off track and it needed to be delivered on time due to regulatory rules. The client was running the risk of financial penalties if this program was not delivered on time. I initially did a health check of the program and then I engaged with senior stakeholders, both individually and collectively, in order to understand their challenges. I also pointed out the implications of non-delivery to those stakeholders. In addition to that, I engaged with the regulator to have a deep understanding of what they expected from us by the delivery date. It became apparent that there were differences in terms of what the stakeholders thought was needed to be delivered. In fact, some of the stakeholders were not aware of the impacts of late delivery. So I took some time with the regulator to understand what they would accept by the delivery date. And I then went back to the stakeholders and explained that we would need to deliver X, Y, and Z by the delivery date to satisfy the regulator, but we could put non-essential items into the scope for a subsequent phase of delivery. We did deliver phase one of the program, and I stayed on for a further 3 months to deliver phase two. The stakeholders and the regulator were really pleased with the result. Now, you can modify this example to any scenario. Just remember to use situation, task, action, result. I hope this is helpful. Thanks so much for your time, and thanks for watching.